Dice.
What is your type and why?
I don't really have a type. I think that women come in all different shapes and sizes, so I can't really classify and put it off in a box of what my type is, because everybody has a different perspective of what they look for in a woman.
All right. Well, just let you know, it's kind of loud in here.
Yeah, speak up.
Yep.
You gonna edit this?
Yep.
Okay.
In your opinion, what makes a woman a hoe and why?
What makes a woman a hoe?
I know I don't like using that word either.
Yeah, I understand. What makes a woman a hoe is basically the woman herself. If she classifies herself as a hoe, then she's a hoe. I'm not gonna sit back and say that a woman is the only sex that can be a hoe, because men can be a hoe themselves. So as far as with women, what makes themselves a hoe, they mentality. If they want to go out there and get their own, that's them. They got to live with that. So I can't really say what makes them a hoe. It's just in their mentality.
When getting into a relationship just for sex, do you feel a little guilty about that?
I can't speak from my own personal perspective, considering I haven't went that far. It really hasn't gotten that serious. Like, girls know right off the bat, I'm gonna be upfront with them, let them know if it's just sex or if it's a long-term relationship type thing. And when I'm looking for a woman, I'm looking for the long run type deal. So if I can see myself waking up to you in the morning, then that's who I'm going with.
If your girlfriend was found flirting with other dudes, would you take that in as too much?
Flirting with other dudes, am I going to consider that cheating? Yes, I am going to say that's a form of cheating, depending on where your relationship is. Because you can have a friendship type relationship and not be fully committed and yet flirt. So, but if we're in a serious relationship and we're going hardcore and you flirt with another dude, I am going to consider that cheating to an extent.
If you were a college freshman, what would be your opinion on dating, like, let's say your buddy dating like a senior in high school, like an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old son also?
I'm gonna tell him straight up. If he's dating a senior in high school, you know, it just depends on how that, everybody's got their own story on how they connected, because they could have been liking each other in 8th grade and he was in 9th grade. So it just depends. If it's a real type relationship, he gonna take care of her, I condone it. But if he's just trying to fuck her, they need to go ahead and step his game up and find a woman versus a child.
I'm not skip these. I guess I'm going to so I can't have your answer all of them.
Let's go.
If a woman were to get hit by her man right in front of you, what would you do in that situation?
If a woman was to get hit by a man in front of me, I'm stepping in. No matter what the size is, no matter what the situation is, no situation condones a man to put his hands on a female. So I'm stepping in right off the bat, no questions asked.
So even if it's none of your business?
Even if it's none of my business. That's how my 80 died.
But think about it, I mean, dude could have pull out a gun.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. What the newspaper's gonna say? The citizen stepped in to do his civil duty. I'm not gonna sit back and watch a woman get beat.
Yeah. Do you believe you are capable of hooking up with any girl that comes your way, or do you think there are some girls out there who are too good for this?
If I set my eyes on you and I want you, I'm gonna get you. That's how I look at it. I don't think there's no such thing as she's too hard to get. Maybe you're not doing something right. Or maybe it's God saying your time is not right. Because you might not be matured enough for the situation. So, I mean, any woman that comes my way that I have my eyes set on, I can pretty much get.
If you like a girl, but your close friends suspect her of being a hoe, do you believe them right away, or you gonna figure out for yourself?
I got to see it for myself.
Why?
He say, she say, ends a lot of stuff. And people hate, people are jealous, so I don't go off what he say, she say. Or let me change it up. I try not to go off what he say, she say. I'll give a person a chance, and once they prove me wrong, then I have what I need. Then I have what I need.
Are you okay with dating a woman that already got kids?
Yeah, I've actually been in a situation where I've dated a woman. She's had kids. She had a little boy and a little girl, and the only problem with that was I wanted to make sure that they were mature enough to understand that I'm not their biological father, but I'm willing to be that father figure for them. So, yeah, I think I am capable of keeping it.
If it was legal for you to marry more than one woman, would you do it?
Marry more than one woman? I don't know. I have to be in that situation, because I've been in a situation where I could have dated 2 or 3 females at the same time. But the only problem with that is, A, money, And then B, time. You only have so much time that you got to break it up with them. So I don't think I think commit to one woman. And once you make that commitment, it's not going to block out and be faithful.
Would you ever consider dating a chick that's fat?
I dated two. They were a little bit on the chubby side, so to speak. But they gotta have a cute face for me. In my perspective, the way I see it is that they got a cute face and they not too over the border. The gym can change things. Now, if we're in a relationship and you tend to start putting on weight, I'm not gonna leave you because evidently we're in a relationship. And so I like what I seen from the get-go. A gym changes everything.
Okay. Think before you answer this next one. Okay. If your girl would have cheated on you just once, and admits to it later, would you or could you be able to take her back?
My girl cheated on me.
Just think about it, because you know, us dudes, if we were to do that, we would, you know.
I just came out of a fresh ass relationship like that. Honestly, there's a certain time period, and when I found out that she had cheated, yeah, we kind of got into a breakup standpoint. But once I got through analyzing everything, I was still willing to take her back. Now, although things didn't happen like that, it still let me know that if I can go and mess up and be taken back by somebody, I should be able to do the same thing, depending on their sincerity level. So I can't really say that I would.
Why do you think a lot of guys get intimidated when they with a girl that makes way more money than they do?
Ego. Their ego and their pride. What man wants to be in a relationship where his girl is making more money for him? What man wants to be in a relationship where she has to pay for everything? You know? The man is supposed to be the provider.
Do you think women like to have drama in their lives?
Women like what?
Do you think women like to have drama in their lives?
Some women, yeah. And some women that sit behind a laptop just to be on Facebook and Twitter just to start up mess. So, in my perspective, I think some women look forward to drama, other women see, that's just it right there. Women. If she's a woman and she's got her stuff together, I don't think she's looking for drama. If she's still trying to look for drama, then that classifies her as a girl. She hasn't matured yet.
Okay, realistically, can a hoe be turned to a housewife? Okay, forget about what you see on TV. In real life, can a hoe be turned to a housewife?
Now, if you'd asked me this 2 years ago, I'd have said no. But who's to say that somebody don't deserve a second chance? So, in my perspective, if the girl that's classified as a hoe is willing to cleanse her life, and if God can go and forgive her of her sins, she deserves a fresh start. So can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Depending on where her sincerity is at. If she's pure about it, then yeah, she can become wifey type.
In your opinion, is there really someone out there for everyone?
I don't think so.
Why?
I put it like this, it goes both ways. I say no on the fact that some people just want to be miserable by themselves. Some people have their own reasons for not wanting to be with anybody. And then I say yes because God made man, and when he made woman from the rib of man for man. So in my thinking, I would think that everybody has somebody for them.
What do you think is the worst place to take a girl out on a date at?
The worst place to take a girl out on a date? A dump site, you know, somewhere just raunchy, you know. I mean, like if you start out as friends, you can go to McDonald's, you can go to CC's. I see what you see with Hollywood paints, but the way that my relationship started out that I have now, we started out on a friendship level, and we can crack jokes, we can mess around. When I'm thinking one thing, she could be thinking the same thing, and then 2 days later, I'm like, you know what? I had a situation come up where I needed to fart, you know, and she needed to fart too, but she was holding it in. So you know what I'm saying? I think it's depending on the relationship type.
Could you date a woman that smokes?
I think so, but considering if it's weed, you know, we about to get it in. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Have you ever tried asking out a lesbian or dating a lesbian?
Yeah, I've actually dated a lesbian.
How was it like?
Let's just say She was fully committed to being a lesbian, and when we dated, she would bring other females around, you know. But, you know, can you make that a healthy relationship? Not really. It depends on how y'all started out. But when I dated her, I had nothing but, my mind was on strictly sex.
Do you think women can be addicted to porn also?
And what?
Do you think women can be addicted to porn also? Why?
Yeah. I think women can be addicted to porn because they freaks just like we freaks. We got needs and they got needs, so I mean, I think it's just the curiosity of everybody's mind.
Okay. Last question, most important question. Okay, in general, to you, what does love mean to you? And in one word, how would you describe love?
In one word, how would I describe love? Pure. Flawless. Godly. I think, yeah. I mean, they could all. It could all be summed up. Really, love. You can call it unconditional. But to me, what love means is loving somebody unconditional throughout their flaws. Just being able to keep it real with them and not sugarcoat anything. Being able to communicate.
Thank you. Do you ever get the feeling of dating one of your close female friends?
Nah.
Why?
Because I really don't look at them like that. They just cool, you know what I'm saying? I just don't look at them like I said, I'm chilling.
Where do you think is the worst place to take your girl out on a date at?
Club.
Why?
Because like when you do that, man, you kind of asking for trouble. And that's both ways. Cause like just say you in there with your girl and little shawty try to holler at you, she gonna get mad, and then dude try to holler at her, you might get a little mad. Yeah. Some dudes, you know what I'm saying, especially when they're in groups, they get bold. They might grab a booty, and then you might be just you and her. Then there it is. You say something, then your ass whoop. That's you know.
Okay. Should guys always pay on the first date, including gas?
I don't know if she treating.
You know what? It depends on who asks for the date.
Yeah. If she treating, she need to pay. But if
you ask her for the date, then you pay for the date.
You need to pay.
How do you feel about divorce? Like, should it be illegal? Should they just have like restrictions to it, or just keep it like it is?
I think that once you try to live like as a godly manner, I don't think people should divorce. I feel like you should like get counseling through your church, and try to work that out. Because like to me, I think divorce is like a sin. And then if you live in godly views in a godly manner, then you're gonna fight to keep your household strong.
What he said, you pretty much put it on the point.
Yeah, so just make it illegal, really.
Yeah.
Why do you think a lot of pretty girls decide to lower their standards? What I mean by that is, like, they in college doing their shit, but yet they dating this nigga that ain't doing nothing with his life, you know?
Because most girls like that bad boy life.
Yeah, they like bad boy.
Bad boy.
Wow.
I used to be a bad boy.
I guess the suspense of living, you know what I'm saying? Like just like rich kids want to be hard. That they feel that poor people, the way poor people live is like a tough manner, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ask white people, they do it all the time.
Would you ever consider dating a muscular chick, like a bodybuilding chick?
If she still looked like she had a coochie down there, not a piece.
Nah, them muscles, you know what I'm saying? I like my body to be soft.
If she still look like she a woman, then I don't take nothing wrong with her. I mean, she can't just be like buffing at me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Look like a bulge in her shorts. I don't know fuck that shit.
I couldn't do it.
Okay. Is it possible for you to stay as single as you want without flirting and trying to hook up with any girl that comes your way?
No, not for a man. Dog, we got pieces. The piece get hard, dog. You gonna do something.
Yeah, you gonna flirt. I
mean, women too. Yeah. I think they go both ways.
But like I said though, the question is, can you stay single as long as you want?
Hell no.
No.
Are you okay with dating a chick that smoke?
Fuck no. That shit is nasty to me. You answer that question.
It really don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not all the time, you know what I'm saying? But if they do it sometime, I wouldn't trip on it, you know what I'm saying? But you just can't be, you know what I'm saying, smoking and smoking after smoking, you know what I'm saying?
And that shit make your breath smell like ass, you know what I mean? No bitch want no cigarette.
Okay.